Alrighty guys, this is just the demo for the dialysis tubing lab. And so on the worksheet is the instructions that I'm just going to show you. And then if you look at the back page of the student worksheet, it talks about the appearance before and after for the liquid and the tube. And so I'll just talk about like the supplies that we're going to use, and then I'll set it all up. And then we have to wait for 5 minutes, and then we'll come back and look at it. And so this lab uses dialysis tubing. And dialysis tubing is like this thin little kind of brittle-ish kind of tubing. It's used for dialysis. If you've ever heard of anybody that needs to have things done with have to go to dialysis for like a medical thing. And then if we put it into water, it gets like more what I call pliable, or you can move it around a little bit more. And so I'm just going to take my little tube and I'm going to make a little knot at one end, and then a real good one. And then we end up with, like, I call these sausages. And so we have a starch solution, and we have a iodine solution. So we'll put these on this paper, maybe it'll show up a little bit better. And so then if I take this, I can kind of like work the end of it open, and then it gets like a little tube. And so I can put some of the stuff inside. And so if you remember from the macromolecule lab that we did at the beginning of the year, one of the things that we used was iodine as our indicator, and it was an indicator for polysaccharides. And so this is cornstarch, just like we make gravy with cornstarch at our house. So you might have it in your house, but that's all this is. And so if the cornstarch comes into contact with the iodine, if you remember from the indicators, it will turn purplish, like a dark color. Sometimes people describe it as black. It's actually purple. And so I'm just going to put this in here so it supports my little tube a little bit. And then I'm going to put my string around this end real tight because I don't want it to leak just because of the end of the tube is open. And so now we have a little like cornstarch sausage. And so before this is cloudy white, and then this is sort of yellowish, brownish, orangish, however you want to describe it. So we're just going to put that in there, and then we'll let that sit for 5 minutes, and then I will be back. Alrighty, and so it's been about 5 minutes, so I'm going to take my little tube out. And so if we look at this, a little paper towels just to dry it off a little bit. If we look at this, it is purple. And so you can see that there's a little bubble moving around in there. So this, and then this solution looks relatively the same. So if we had to think about what happened, in which direction something moved, how would you describe that? And so the before, this was sort of a cloudy white, and then the after, it's like a cloudy purplish, and then this was orangish, yellowish, brownish before and after. So how would you describe that? That's it.